Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You're here with the Crypto Lifer. Appreciate you guys each and every day. I'm going to bring you cryptocurrency news, cryptocurrency information, and live trades every single day. I'm a technical analysis. I've been doing it for about 5 years, constantly, every single day, and I do it in and out. Shout out to Rodney Robinson, Tony, all my people's up in the stream. Thank you so much for coming on in. Let me bust out the comments here and see what's going on in the comment section. We're going to get into Bitcoin right now. We're going to get into what's going on because it's going back and forth, and why not? Why not break it down? Luna still sitting in a beautiful place. Look, there is your position for rejection, coming back down to the line. I see Luna probably coming in, test this and bouncing, and then going to the upside. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin right now as well. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Smash the likes, people. Can I get an admin to tell me how the stream looks? How does the stream look? Is it looking nice? Is the sound good? Everyone just give me I need some thumbs up. Say audio, yes. Video, yes. And then whatever else you want to say is good. But if, just let me know. I need to know. I have a whole different setup right now. I just spent the last 5 hours literally hooking up a new computer, testing, trying. I have not even eaten anything today. I'm just trying to get this stuff going, man. Got the pro mic out. Appreciate each and every one of you. Yeah, decided to go hard. I brought this mic with me. Wanted to make sure that I was dealing with a nice mic. Music is a little high. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. How's that now? How we doing there? Thank you for saying that. Looks awesome and sounds awesome. Yo, amazing. Music less hard. So we brought the music down. Everything should be nice and good right now to go. Very, very good. Excellent. Okay, let's get into it. Bro, go eat, man. Let's see BTC USDT. Okay. Taking a look at Bitcoin and what's going on. 39.15, holding position very, very well. The 1 hour is pushing up, but we're not getting much push up. Looks like we'll get up here, and then the 1 hour is going to I think we're just going to go sideways for a little while, which tells me that BTC pairs are going to run. BTC pairs are the hot things that you want to look for when Bitcoin goes sideways. That's what I've learned in my times trading, right? So far, so good. Bitcoin's still going sideways and continuing into this chart right here. I would long it. That's what I do. I would long Bitcoin right now. Again, don't do anything I do in this channel. None of this is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence before getting into any coin or trade. And I would long like this low here, 485, and try to get up to the top here. 22% gains for Bitcoin. That puts us Bitcoin at 47,551. We see Bitcoin at 47,551. Oh my, right? So anyway, could be a beautiful thing, right? You look handsome without the hat. Shout out to Clonus Q. Appreciate that. Not sure if that's a, yeah. You might see me turning red in a second. Okay. Mana USDT. So everything's kind of following Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's a little sideways right now. But you know what? I like these pennants. I like what we're seeing here. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bull pennant. Okay. You can say it fell out right there. 200-day moving average moving through the bottom of the pattern. I like Mana right here, and I like it hard. I think I'm going to take Mana down. And there's Mana right there. Let me get that measured move out. Get my tools out of here. Where do I go to the measured move? It's the pocket here. This little bend inside the 21-day moving average gives me this little move. There's Mana, 27% gain. Risk 7%. Not a bad trade at all. Not a bad trade at all. You put 2,100 in here, risk 200 bucks. They're gaining like 700. 3 to 4 risk 1 ratio. I like it. Mana. Watch out for Mana USDT. Looking pretty hot on the 1 hour. Okay. And again, even if you don't, so I heard some people say, oh, beginners don't want to scalp and they want more long-term holds. The idea is this. When we were low right here, and when I make cup and handles, you want to start buying into the cup and handles and letting it rock. Like right now, dollar cost average into Mana. If you want a midterm hold, you got to buy slowly though. Midterm holds, you can get hurt buying too much at one time. My dude, always enjoy your show. Shout out to Birdman, $10. Appreciate you, Birdman. Thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate you very much. Thank you very much for the love, man. Thank you very, very much. So much better with the jams. Grooving, man. Yeah, you got to have the songs moving. Now, I found out that on a Mac computer, you cannot download the desktop audio like a PC. You have to actually then go find a driver called Black Hole, install the driver into your Mac, then go inside the MIDI software settings of your Mac, and then redirect your settings, change that to the output, and there you will have an output too. And then you have to go into OBS, create a microphone input, but change it to Black Hole 2 channel, and that's how you're sending the desktop 2 channel into the OBS. Took me an hour to figure that out just to get the music for you guys. So, but I did it, and I got there, and I got it moving. So it did not matter what I had to do to get the stream pumping and running. I got it done, baby. I got it done, and that's the thing. That's the thing. Get this dock out of here. I want to hide the dock. Dock preferences. Small, large, magnification, genie effect, minimize, automatically hide, and show the dock. There you go. Yep. Okay, so this is what I like here from Mana USDT. I'm using on a PC right now. I'm on my mom's Mac computer, if you can believe that. Mommy's Mac. Mommy's Mac saved the day for me. All right. We're going to post this to the Patreon. I like this call right here for Mana. And again, I am traveling lately, so I'm in between a few different things. Okay, but there's Mana. There's a call for Mana right there. I just realized that I didn't have Telegram on this computer. So I went, it's so many things you have to be doing, man. It's insane. I'm always doing 1,000 things. I can't even believe it sometimes. And then the new computers, they all want to do some cool, innovative thing for you. It's like, no, don't make my screen bigger than I want it to. Don't move this over here. Like, let me move my screen where I want. Like, stop doing whatever you want, computer. Oh my gosh, this is very annoying. Computer just wants to do whatever computer wants. Not how it works, computer. Wow, I'm struggling today. Okay, Lifer always putting in the work in. Shout out to Buck Nasty. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Let's keep it moving. Let's take a look at Cartesi, CTSI. It's been a while since I talked about Cartesi. Had a nice pump by BitBoy, but you think, after that? So let's see where it's at right now. Cartesi, moving to the upside. There's a call that got banged on. Another pennant that just didn't make it. What happens, though, it breaks right back into the pennant. So look at this, Cartesi running out of room. This is what I say. Whenever I make a pattern, I've back-tested this and done this many, many times. I see the pattern, I look at it, I'm like, okay. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up. Comes to the downside, breaks to the downside, bounces right here. Okay. The idea is once it breaks back inside the pattern, it's still bullish. It basically acts like it never left the pattern, up or down either way. So I like what we're seeing here. Very, very oversold again. A lot of these altcoins want to pop on the 1 hour, man. And they've got the 200-day holding them down. Cartesi is in this. Look at this right off the bat. Watch Cartesi. What made me think of it? I don't know. It just, it's a hot coin. And it came into my mind. There may have been a reason why I thought about it. You never know, right? Why do we do what we do? Why do any of us do exactly what we do? We don't really know. We find a reason and we keep moving. Like, I play with the charts because it keeps me busy. I was thinking this the other day. I said, once you hit a few million and you've not made it, but you've quote unquote got a comfortable life, you're able to provide for others, you're able to do what you need to do. I'm not there yet. It would be nice, right? Once you're there, right, you're like, okay, I can just trade for fun. Like even you want to make money, but at the end of the day, it's like some days you win, some days you lose. It keeps you occupied. You need something in this earth to keep you occupied. I just thought about it yesterday. I was like, I'll see myself as a trader just out of pure boredom. I guess just wondering what happens in this life. Just might as well trade it out. CTSI looking pretty nice. It's battled this. Look, bang, bang, bang. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Came back, bounced hard, bounced hard, bounced hard. So you can go through the secondary resistance point, and that's 6.3%. I like Cartesi right here Take a look at that, man. Cartesi could be breaking up to the upside. Bro, you are ill. Bro, are you ill? Or is it Coco? Max sucks. Long mana now. Lifer always putting in the work in. Shout out to Buck Nasty. Like Crypto Face. AXS. There's the call right there. CTSI booming. I mean, it's been a hot call lately. CTSI. Okay. These will be posted momentarily. Let's take a look at my baby Cake. Everyone wants to know what's up with baby Cake. Cake, what you doing, baby? Where you at, Cake? Where you been? Where you been, baby? Okay. Really strong support right here. Really strong support right here, and really strong support right there. How about right there, and how about right there, and right there? Okay, not too bad. Strong resistance, which it broke out from, but hitting this target here, and the daily very high. Remember that. A lot of coins are high on the daily, which worries me a little bit because we didn't get above certain highs. Like, we had this oscillation on the daily. We didn't get above it. So when this daily resets, we better go sideways and bounce off previous highs. The next week's going to tell us a lot about where we're going, whether we're going to see even more pain. I don't want you guys to believe, to think we're definitely going to 50K. We could still see 20K. We could see 18K. Anything is possible. The more you tell yourself anything is possible, the more prepared you are to make money no matter what. Earn doing its thing. Nice find. Yeah, Earnable beating on the game. Let's take a look at PooCoin right now for Earnable. Earnable doing its thing, man. Earnable, baby. Wow. And we were talking about it down here. This thing just won't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. Earnable. Unbelievable. Look at that chart. Buy the dip for sure. Boom. Had you bought that dip, you would have bought close to near the, one of these. You would have missed this pump. And still got that pump. Wow. Earnable, man. Doing its thing. And, these do kind of respect some ideas. Look at this. I'm going to pull a Fibonacci on this. Oh, I can't. I'm going to have to get in and out. They should make the tools available. Like, it's hard to find the tools. You have to go to the tools here. Look. Like, the tools are hidden for me right here. That's crazy. PooCoin, man. Trying to see the bottom of the schlop here. There it is, see? It's making it hard for me. Oh, that's why. You can actually move that around. No, I was taking this thing. Yeah. What the? That's so weird, right? Look at that. I was going to pull a Fibonacci on this. I wanted to show you something. Go to Fib retracement right here on Impulse. 618 is right there, and that's where it hit. 618. Bang. I'm just telling you, man. Impulse to entry 618. Bong. This is still respecting traditional TA. It's insane how well these things actually respect the TA. Respect the TA. Who says that? Who says respect the TA? Who's the guy that says respect the TA? PooCoin is trash, but I only have tier 2 LP for trade values. Shout out to Aaron Chapman. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming in. And did someone just say 19K Bitcoin? LOL. Yeah. Could you have a look at OST Crypto? Earn doing its thing. Yeah. Send them super chats. People pay this man. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. Fantom gonna make you some 1 mil in a few years time. I believe it will, man. I believe it will, man. Fantom, baby. Yeah. 2-3 years, you're gonna turn 10K into $1 million if you hold Fantom. $50 million market cap. That's all we need from a 500 million. If we get the entire crypto space to hit $5 trillion, pretty simply, Fantom could easily hit 50 bill. It's in the top 100, right? Do the math. Anything in the top 100 will go ballistic, and we'll see some moves to the upside. Let's see what's going on with Fantom. Daily's high. So remember, we have one more daily pound down, but the weekly is in our favor, man. The weekly's telling you these are your best prices to get down on right here. Let me move. Weekly is extremely low. Look at this. Weekly's just waiting for us to pump to the upside. Weekly really wants it. Thank you so much for the super chat. Check out AXS. We'll take a look at AXS in a second. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you more than you would ever know. So look at Fantom right now on the weekly, right? It's going to explode, man. You're going to get Fantom well back above $96 and continuing up. There is a 5X in the midst for Fantom. It did the last 5X. Look, in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then there's a little sideways. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13. You know, let's see how long it took. I'll do the real measurement tool here. 112 days to go from like 0.0. Let's see, open her up. Like it wasn't even a penny. It was like, where was it? Right there. Why is this blue on me? Oh, because it's this guy. It was 2 cents, man. It took 112 days, 3 months to go from 2 cents all the way to 97 cents. Damn near 50x. Time to buy Crusader on the dip. Pays out BNB just for holding. Fully functional NFT game. Website is Crusaders Crypto. Appreciate you for throwing in the super chat. $20 super chat from my man Buck Nasty. Thank you very much. Appreciate that more than you would ever know. Time to buy. And I like to throw the super chats onto the screen so people get their FaceTime. You got to get your FaceTime, man. Birdman, my dude, I always enjoy your shows. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Check out AXS. We're going to look at that. Ali Vars. Time to buy Crusader on the dip. Pays out BNB for holding. Fully functional NFT game website. Crusaders of Crypto. Shout out to my man, Bitcoin Hasher. Always holding me down. My Toad Swap, dude. Might as well give you a free Toad Swap, guys. Check out Toad Swap. Check it out. Best paying yield farm in the game. Long standing, long rewards, man. Toad Swap, Pad Swap. Get it in, baby. Toad, Pad Swap, right? It's Pad Swap with Toad. Sorry. Pad Swap, Toad. I see Fantom breaking to the upside. This is where you dollar cost average into Fantom. Even if we go a little lower or we bowl on out, you want to draw a bowl and just start to buy the bowl. Buy the middle of the bowl, right side of the bowl, any place of the bowl you can buy, you want to get down under there. So that's my idea right now, right? Thank you so much for putting some chips in my jar. Appreciate you guys more than you would ever know. Get a little sip of that jar. Shake it out. I changed the jar up too today. Why not? You know, different stream, different jar, right? Usually I'm see-through, but right now I'm in my little pocket. No green screen, baby. No green screen. I made a TV screen for myself. It is what it is. All right? As long as the information comes through, that's all that matters. So we look at that 4 hour. It looks a lot like, you know, it's starting to get that low momentum. And this is where you want to start accumulating. And we're getting a retest of previous highs, which is a good sign. We get a bounce here. 200-day moving average as well. Look like Fantom may get a bounce. How I tackle these things is I go to the daily time frame and I look for support and resistance lines that make sense. So I'll look for this right here and I see, okay, we got one right about here. Man, got one right about here. We got one right about there, 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 and there. Bam. Fantom USDT, right? Now, it's struggling to break above 23, 24 area. You can see it's been having a bit of an issue there, right? It's like we're frozen in time right now, 23.87. And if it comes back to the downside, I think it could bounce off of 18. So we could see 18 one more time just because, or the trend line, right? Daily time frame's very, very high, all right? Once we get this far, we've been looking at these coins for a long time. We have a good idea of where they are Fibonacci-wise, where they are standing-wise. And, I mean, that was your bottom in my humble of opinions when you got Fantom at 15 cents. Whoever got Fantom at 15, I mean, you damn near 100% it almost when we went up to 25, right? Or so, a lot of volatility lately, a lot of ups and downs, right? Fantom on the 4 hour looks beautiful. That's why then I make my entry on the 1 hour, and the 1 hour looks good. Then I zoom on into the 1 hour, and I get more clarity as to what's happening in this chart. Then you make smaller support and resistance lines that have more to do with your temporal period, like in what's happening temporarily with you. You won't see these support and resistance lines on the daily or the 4 hour, but they'll pop out at you on the 1 hour. Okay? Jeff, you can buy Fantom on Binance or KuCoin. Yeah. How do I buy Fantom? Binance, KuCoin, you get it on Uniswap, even on SpookySwap, on its own swap. Get Fantom in its own ecosystem. Get spooked by SpookySwap. Check it out. So double top, which did play out. That was the measured move of the double top. That was the length of that to that. Played out. Played out nicely too. Now I can see Fantom breaking out from where it's at, running out of room on the 1 hour. Bam. It's a tiny little trade though. It's not that. Funny, my trading instincts tell me to chill. Tell me to be a little more watchful lately. Tell me we could see a big drop on that daily, right? So I'm just watching the 1 hour and the 4 hour, playing little by little. Yeah, it's a little tiny trade right there. Nothing crazy. Risk 7% to gain 17. And you could even shave the stop up a little more. I need some space on the trade. There we go. Have to be below this low right there for the 4.4% stop loss for Fantom. Watch Fantom run out of room though. It could squiggle down here a little more, you know? It's like I would be opening it if it came back down. Now, if the 15 minutes high, yeah, 15 minute, 30 minute is high. So look, Fantom should come back down to the bottom of the pattern. Look at the last time the 30 minute was low. We came up, we came down, we came up. So look, it came down hard the last 30 minute. So the 30 minute curls, we can come all the way back down to the pattern. So I would look to buy Fantom here when it touches the 21-day moving average. That's your sweet spot. That's what you're looking for. And that's the idea, is trades are not, you don't look at a trade and get in. You look at a trade and find when to get in. And then you plan for that trade. And the trade should take a few hours before you get into the trade. You should have somewhat of an idea of what you want to do and how you want to get into the trade before you get into it. It should be a plan that you're kind of planning to go into the trade. That's how you should be going about it. Okay? It's not like, oh, there's a trade, let me take it right now. No, it's let me plan, let me build, let me explore, let me make it happen. Right? That's what it's all about. Every Chase, you can see which exchange offers a coin on CoinGecko. Most big coins are there. Exactly. You go to CoinGecko and then it will tell you the market. Go to CoinMarketCap, it'll tell you the market. Right? Figure out, check out CoinMarketCap for you, show what's going on. Foxy Equilibrium. What was that? Wait, I'll go back to that. RTR. Oh, let me AXS. Let me go into AXS for you real quick for that super chat. Axie, is it going to continue up or dump to the downside? Let's see what's going on with Axie. You know, I still got a call out for Axie right here. This is the 30 minutes, so it shifts when you change time frames. Well, look at this, man. You buy bottom of the pattern or as close as you can. You put a stop loss, believe the previous low, which is somewhere around. You can even hide out right there. There's your support and resistance line right there. How am I doing that? I'm looking for look, bounce, bounce, bounce. You know, we played with that region. It wouldn't be crazy if we came back to it. Obviously, though, we have a high here that we're kind of falling through here. This is another strong region of support and resistance here. And sometimes it's a band. It's not just an actual line. It's like a band. It's an area. So right there, very, very strong support. You can see, like, we bounce, we bounce, we bounce. Bouncing off there again. Starting to find a rounded bottom here for Axie. Pointing down a little bit on the 1 hour, but could be pointing to the upside, getting ready to blast off. Let's take a look at the 4 hour as well. 4 hours extremely low. Last time you played the 4 hour in this way, you got a pop of pops. Only thing, the daily was more in your favor at the time. Remember, the daily is looming on everybody to the downside, right? This is also some bearish divergence right here. Swing up to swing up. Swing down to swing down. I am getting some inclination that we're getting like a trend, a change, a trend. Like this trended up, up, up. If you don't get a higher high, then this trend has changed. So if this pops up on the 4 hour and the 1 hour, but you don't break above this region right here, which is $55.55. You're looking for a downside action for Axie, right? So there's something to think about. But right now, 4 hours looking good, 1 hour's looking good. The daily looms is extremely overbought, right? And it's already in the down. It's already on it's kind of coming to the downside. Look at those 3 days of pain. 3 days of pain, right? Bit of a diamond pattern too that should break to the downside. If we look at it on the 12-hour, 4-hour. Wow, look at that. Hold up. So look at this. I mean, this is a known pattern to break to the downside. We don't see it a lot either. So I really want to show it to you guys when I get the chance. That's a diamond for sure. Without a doubt, that is a diamond pattern. All right. With a big chance of a break to the downside. Okay. And that could be definitely something we're going to see here for Axie. So watch out. May not be over, right? You could also pull a mini fib here. Open her up. She came down to the 618. Can you believe that? Look at that. A 618 retracement. So, a couple different stories here for Axie, right? The run was a beautiful run. Now it's kind of indecision time for Axie. It's definitely inside of a pyramid though, right? So, but it wants to pump. I mean, high risk, high reward. So what you would do is you would still just, so what I do when I see these situations is you just show up and play ball, right? That's all you can do. And if you do it every single time with low stokes, most of the time you should win outright, you know? So look, I'd stay away from it from some of the ideas, but it looks like Bitcoin could be pumping too as well. If it doesn't fall out of the pattern like the pyramid suggests it will, which the diamond does many times, you could kind of hide out right around there. You get into the trade right around now. And if it's hot and it stays hot, I mean, this thing could boom to the upside. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so there's AXS, Axie. But just be careful, man. Sometimes I trade a lot, and some days I slow it down. And right now, when the daily gets extended, I get more watchful. Even though I know the 4 hour and the 1 hour up, like they can kind of roll. Like they can get up here and roll again. So just, you know, lower lows coming down too, you know, so. It is a falling wedge, 68% chance of a break to the upside. I'm just taking into account the whole market. Let's take a look at total and see what's up with total, which is all cryptocurrency. As we said before, I mean, it held 1.5 trillion beautifully, 1.52 doing well right now, only down 1.72% on the day. It's pretty big considering how much money makes up this market cap. But the 4 hour's looking right. If you play the 4 hour, you should get a bounce to the upside. So this tells me that the market cap wants to get back up to $1.78 trillion. Tells me it's time to get in and watch it ride out, but the daily is the one thing that we got to watch out. So I want to see this last flag on the daily. Then the daily's going to rip, the weekly's going to rip, and then from then on it's going to be like pennants and flags and just falling wedges. And this will be the, you know, when I slowly get unbearish each week, but it, you know, it takes me some time. I'm not going to believe it overnight because I've been wrecked and kicked and spit on by these market makers 100 times. So I've been through it all. I've been through everything you beginners have been through 100 times over. I should never have made it trading. I should have walked away. I should have closed my hands. But you know what? I dollar cost average into Bitcoin and I won, man. They tried to beat me down, but it didn't work. It did not work. I kept strong, kept doing the same things over and over again, and eventually it would pay off. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You're here with the Crypto Lifer, and we're going through all these different calls and coins every single day. 63 people watching, 38 likes. I guess when I'm coming with at a different time. So people really know when I come on, huh? Interesting. Sending them super chats. High risk, high reward. The reward tokens are having a hard time because the contract is selling more than the volume of the trades. Yeah, exactly. I stay away from a lot of those coins, man. I'm telling you, man. Go in and out. Like, you get into Earnable, you make a 10x, you get out of it. All right? Let's take a look at Iris on the daily. Every single thing is high on the daily. Like, is there one thing that's not high on the daily? You know, we go to the daily and just look at every single coin until we find a coin that's not high on the daily. Everything, key, you name it. Like, this whole market's setting up for a bit of a... So if your coin didn't get a push, ACM, only thing that looks kind of promising right there. Icon, skill, cream, basic attention token, Isaiah worldwide, which is a stock, Bitcoin. Like, look, I mean, CHR, only thing that is not high on the daily. So look, we found something. We found something that's getting ready to pop to the upside. CHR, not high on the daily. Oh no, SHR, sorry. SHR is not high on the daily time frame, coming down. This is interesting. So, hold on. This is my baby. I've been holding SHR for a long, long time. So look, SHR was in this falling wedge, broke up, and now it's just in a bottom. Now you got to look for these support and resistance regions. Wow, I had such a nice pop, and then just nope. That was just another pump and dump. If it breaks this level, it's coming to its all-time low at 1.4. SHR, man, on the daily, getting low, 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 low. I'm in between whether this market is still willing to bring us one more huge, nasty correction, or if we're really falling. I mean, if it does, these things are going to go to zero. Like, these coins are going to go to absolute... They can't hold on any longer. Like, coins like 1 inch, I mean, these things are just at the bottom of their bags. IOTA. Total red day, too, in the market, sideways. EVX, only thing holding up pretty big. And HEGIC. HEGIC has been making gains continuously. That's also oversold on the overbought on the daily time frame, though. You name it, it's overbought. I mean, Link BTC. Wow, is that a real green candle? Look at the size of that. So the BTC pairs also oversold on the daily. It's interesting. Overbought, 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 overbought. So that would be an indicator that a lot of the USDT pairs are a little high right now as well. STMX doing pretty good, actually, though. Damn, overbought again. I'm just searching for something that looks a little different. Everything's kind of doing the same thing. Ferrum's overbought on the 4 hour, overbought on the 4 hour. Dragon Chain is not. Waves is. H-bar is. So honestly, not the best time to trade. I take a break when the trading's like this, guys. It's not, I don't force trading. You don't like, oh, we have to make it. No. That's when you wreck yourself just because you have to get into a trade. Oh, the 4 hour and the 1 hour is low. Yeah, but that daily's telling you something, and it's already starting a downtrend on a lot of other coins. So there's AMC, or ACM, sorry. Let's take a look at Enjin. So I had Enjin this giant inverted head and shoulder, like giant, like look at that, like, you know, open here and break up to the upside and just continuously don't leave this trade. Long-term trade, very long-term trade, you know. Now I'm going to look, I'll erase this other work. I'm going to take a look at what happened. I posted it before. So So Enjin's in this mini pennant right here, right off the bat. And there it's running out of room on the 1 hour. 1 hour scalp right now, if you just want to, you know, put 50 bucks, 60 bucks and make, you know, $5 off of it, 10%, $2. You do that 10 times, you've now turned 50 bucks, you know, into 70 bucks. And now you've gotten the feeling for it and you know what you're doing. It's not about the money. It's about the percentages and the moves. You want to get used to the moves and the percentages. That's what it comes down to, man. That's what everyone's looking for. Once you do that, you can use any amount of money, really, unless, you know, there's risk tolerance and a little bit of nerve-wrackingness when you put bigger money in, but it's the same trade. If you can calm yourself down and really repeat that to yourself over and over again, it's the same trade. It's the same trade. So Enjin could pop on the 1 hour here. Just very wary. High risk, high reward day. I'm watching these coins very closely. All right? Very, very closely. I've been here on a minute. I hope you're doing well. Haven't been on here in a minute. Shout out to Rajneet. Shout out to everyone. Bitcoin Cash. ABC, that is. Yeah, let's take a look. I put a call out for Bitcoin Gold, BTG. I'm taking a look at Bitcoin Gold and Bitcoin Cash. I haven't looked at it since I put the call out. I like to just check on my calls. How did the call do? Should be a call here for Bitcoin Gold. That was it right there. I put it in this pennant. See? Right there like that. Sometimes those pennants just go exact like Matic was doing that. Come on, Matic, do your thing. Maybe I did it on the Coinbase one. Stop loss. Keep you from getting banged on. See, it's like, it's good you hit a stop loss, keep you from getting hit. Right? But you can even see, I think it's going to hit this and come back to the downside. Look, it kind of did. Retrace a little lower and higher, and then it blasted off, though. Oh, no, hold up. BTGUSD. Bitcoin Gold, man. Where's the... I put out a call for Bitcoin Gold. It's funny, I don't see it. Oh, there it was. So you go, it hit, too. Look, it hit. It hit because you'd enter right there with the stop loss right here. It never got hit with the stop loss. And boomed all the way, almost all the way up to the target. Bitcoin Gold doing its thing. XRP did a pump recently. Yeah. Sent an email about changing payment for Patreon. Could you check it? I don't check the emails. My admins check the emails. If I had to check those emails, I would never get any of the charting done. I don't do any of the administrative work for crypto lifers. I'm insulted that you think I would sit there and check emails all day. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I used to do that stuff, and it got to the point where I couldn't do my job. Like, I couldn't put people in the groups. I couldn't sign, you know, if 10 people signed up in one day, as I was trying to do what I was doing, I couldn't, you know, it didn't work, right? At the height, I think we had 20 people sign up in one day. It was insane. It's just in one day, and like, you got to send out the links, get it going, make sure that if one person has an issue, then you got to add, then people are asking for tutoring. What's your time frame? I automated my tutoring with an automated system, started getting things organized, started getting ready for more, you know, more abundance, keeping myself focused. When you send a call on your Patreon, for how long should I stay in the call before exiting? Because I find I stay in too long, I'll hit the stop loss. Here's the deal. You got to learn how to trade. All right. I put calls out, but those calls are like, hey, I go through the whole market and I find you the 20 best coins are going to pop, and then 5 of them may pop, right? And there's no guarantee anything's going to pop. Once you're up, you should be taking profits. Simple as that. Like, if you keep waiting till your stop loss gets hit, yeah, I put the measured move out. You don't know if you're going to get the measured move. Don't act like I'm a god here. Like, you need to do your own due diligence. Like, you're not supposed to be riding my coattails. You're supposed to be learning how to become me. All right? Ask yourself that. Did I do anything to teach myself what he does today, or did I just take a call? No, seriously, ask yourself, like, did you rechart? Are you recharting? If you don't rechart my calls, then don't take them. That's another thing. You got to rechart. You got to rechart. You got to get TradingView. You got to start charting. I'm not saying you're not doing that. I'm just saying everyone in my group. If you think you're going to blindly take calls and not chart them out yourself and learn the measured move, and then you should find your own risk tolerance. Like, for instance, like, if you might put 20K in the trade, well, I only want to put 5K. I might put 4 grand. You put 2 grand. You might put 400. I might put 200. I may be willing to lose the entire position with no stop loss. You may have to put a stop loss. We're not living the same life, right? So therefore, I cannot tell you exactly when to buy and sell something to the T. I can tell you when I buy and sell it, and then you can take that information and use it to your advantage, and it's up to you, right? So the answer to your question, you got to stay in until it's up to you. You stay in until you're ready. When it breaks out the pattern, just move your stop loss to entry price inside the pattern. Yeah. Then yeah, exactly. The second it goes up, move your stop. You should always be thank you for saying that, because I should always be managing the stop loss. And I say that all the time on my streams. You'll see I'll be in a live stream. I'll be at 4%, and I'll say, now I shave. Now I shave the stop loss to 3%. I'm always trying to shave more off the risk as possible. Trying to get the risk off the one side while there's more risk coming from the downside. Balancing them out equally, right? That's the idea. That's the idea. That's what you're trying to accomplish, okay? Every single time that you're in a trade, all right? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Oops, sorry, it's Siri. Ruined everything. At Susie, I cry. Develop a strategy for taking profit. Set a goal, like 3-5% on every trade, and move the stop loss up on the pump occurs. You'll guarantee a profit. All right, thanks a lot for the insight. I'm loving all the information in the Patreon. Shout out to you, Susie Akra. I appreciate you. Suze Akra. LOL, I'm putting in around $20, but profit is profit. That's what I'm saying, man. It's about learning how to trade with small amounts. It's not even about profit. It's about learning what you're doing. Learning how to trade with small amounts. All right. There's Bitcoin Gold on the 1 hour. It looks pretty good. You know? I even think it might respect this bottom trend line like this. 21-day moving average coming into account. Bitcoin Gold. It's on KuCoin. I mean, it's on Binance. And it's on Coinbase. I know that. I'm not sure where else it is. All right. All right. Moving forward. Any other super chats? What's going on? 3:02. We got on at 2 o'clock, right? Yes, I sold 3 Link this morning. Now it goes up. I put in other coins that pumped hard, though. There you go. Link went up today? ChainLink, baby. Oof. Boy, did it ever. I can't believe ChainLink is the one that popped of all coins. That's kind of good, though. I like to see some coins pop. It's kind of leading the... All right, I like this. You know why? Because now we can do fractal magic, right? So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's grab this bars pattern here. Let's move it to the upside. We're going to copy this. All right, we're going to go to BTC, USD. I've seen this a lot. Sometimes one coin will just be the one that brings us to fruition, baby. I mean, there it is right there, right? I love to see Bitcoin just... It's been going sideways, though, even with the upward movement. See, that worries me. Sideways behavior with upward movement. That's bearish. If this keeps coming up and we go sideways, that's just like when it goes down and we go sideways, right? Which spelled some bullishness, and then we didn't get it. So all eyes watching Bitcoin right now. 1 hour is going to go high again. All right, 4 hours going to stay low, though. I have some uneasy feelings. Indecision. Like, the TA is a little indecisive right now, so I'm not like feeling like, you know, 2-3 days ago, every trade I was like, oh yeah, we're in. Then I hold back. There's times I hold back, and when I hold back, there's a reason for it. So it's because I'm like, I've been doing this a long time, and I'm not feeling the same sentiment that I always feel. So I'm like, you know what? I think I should just chill a little bit right here and watch the market a little closer, not be so heavily invested. Wait till there's a more opportune time where I nail my trades. You see what I'm saying? Sitting out today, my man. It's a good idea. Power had a nice 70% pump today. Power, damn, man. And HEGIC, man. HEGIC was the one. Look at that thing. Exploding. Look for HEGIC to pull back now. I mean, like, that's not... See, that's the thing about the 4-hour. You don't jump into the 4-hour when it's high, right? So there's good trades, there's bad trades, there's up and down ideas. Rarible played out right there. Look at the open. And it hit my target right there. Dude, Rarible. Another trade. Pumping to the upside. Nailed it. So if you took my call on Rarible, congratulations. You made a nice gain. From 8 all the way up to 13. Damn, man. Congrats on the Rarible call right there. She gone, baby. She gone. Wow. Find the breakout of this level. That's what we did, and then boom, it was gone. That was a shoulder head, buy the shoulder, and boom, get it up. RARI, baby. 43% gains. NFT space, remember, NFTs are hot right now. Focus on the NFTs. That's what's going to really get you going. I can't open new futures on Binance since today. Yeah, probably. If you're in the UK, the Netherlands, or somewhere else, you may be blocked from trading futures. PIVX USD, nobody talks about it. I talk about PIVX a lot back in the day. We've talked about it here on the channel. PIVX was one of my buddy's favorite coins for a long time. Payment network, very small micro payments. PIVX, baby. I know about PIVX. Double bottoming here on the 4-hour. Getting very, very low. 53 cents. Rejected by the 200-day moving average. We want to see it get back above that and high on the 4-hour. Probably not the time to get into PIVX at the moment. Watch it for a couple more days and see what's up. It's not my trade, though. Ferrum blasting up. And I want to show you guys midterm. Guys, everyone's going to want a midterm hold. I showed you this cup and handle when it started. So what you have done, you would have got in at the cup and handle and held this trade for 4 days. I mean, 4 days? 4 days to make over 120% in 4 days. Ferrum Network doing its thing. Unbelievable. Going from 9. Man. And we called it for you guys. We had it. The Ferrum Network. Smash them likes. KuCoin. I'm Dutch. It's probably why. Von Dutch. I did get someone earlier after looking at everything in the daily, decided to back up and head to Disney for the weekend. But I'll have my laptop, LOL. You go to Disney every weekend, man? I feel like you were at Disney last time, or is there another guy that was in Disney? You guys are both going to Disney at different times. I feel like someone else was going to Disney recently. All right, so the TRB starting to break out of this position. Could come down for a retest. I'll watch it closely, but nothing crazy for TRB right now. It was me, LOL. You're going there again? Animal passes like twice a month, sometimes 3. I wish I could get KYC for KuCoin in the US. I know, so we all do. We all do, man. We're being held down. It's so unfair. Like we can't feel like other people in the world get to be free and we don't because of where we live. It's such a whack feeling. I really don't like it. I really don't like it. Hey, everyone, is the audio on both sides? Is everyone hearing the audio nicely? Both speakers? Or are we getting one speaker? I just want to find that out. There's a fractal idea for Bitcoin. Just throwing link on Bitcoin and taking a look at maybe not. You never know. Maybe not. Maybe so. LCX has doubled so far from 2 minutes to 4 cents. Any thoughts, sir, or not yet? Can we still use KuCoin without KYC? Yes, you can. You can. I mean, you can only get LCX for ETH. But there it goes, man. Breaking out of the falling wedge. It did its thing. It did its thing. Rising wedge Bitcoin 30-minute. Take a look at BTC. Yeah, he's correct. He's very correct. Look at this. Rising wedge. 68% chance of break to the downside. We're very high on the stochastic. Highly likely we would break back down again. And that could start this. And then the dump. The daily's saying that we want to dump back to like 36K, 35K, something like that. So, this was even a falling wedge here. Look. I want to reiterate this too. We were in a falling wedge that we fell out of. I mean, a rising wedge. Kind of a pennant. See, like this. We fell out of that. We come out for the bearish retest, dump, or even just retest off a moving average. I'll be honest. I mean, it looks like a bear pennant, doesn't it? So if we flip this upside down, this always helps me put things in perspective when I flip things upside down. Like we play that all the time, right? Says the Bitcoin wants to come back down to support here at 37,500. Yes, I'd be wary, man. Even though we're low on the Stokes, everything looks nice. Trust me, when I say be wary, right? So I'm putting out a call just to kind of be careful. Bitcoin could be dumping on the 30-minute right now. It's very high, and it's in a falling wedge. 68% chance to break to the downside. Watch this closely if this could happen. This could definitely happen and see Bitcoin back at about 37. I think it wants to come back and test 36K. That's just my opinion. Usually does test that high, that low again, and we'll see. We'll see. It breaks 36, it goes to 34.8, and then all the way back to about 32,005. But it has some good resistance, support and resistance along the way now, which is good for us ever since it started that uptrend. But again, bearish divergence right here usually starts the downtrend, and there, swing up to swing up. And a sharp swing down to the downside there. And that tells you that the trend could start trending down now. I mean, we had a nice uptrend for a while. Good enough, right? Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance, see what it's doing to these little coins. New pennant on XRP. Appreciate that. I think we went over that earlier today. I'll take a look at it in a second, though. So this is Bitcoin dominance, right? Showing you what's going to happen to the altcoins. And when dominance traces, alts will run better. And look, dominance did retrace. We fell out of the pattern. Boom. This was looking very bullish. I was getting like, nah. We dropped out of the pattern, just like the 30-minute. When it dropped, we dropped. Just like Bitcoin might drop when we drop on the 30-minute. Holding 48 now at new support. All right, resistance, bounce off support again. But we could be shoulder, head, shoulder. Interesting. Like the bigger pattern Bitcoin was in. And a drop to the downside. Now it's mimicking that Bitcoin pattern, which is funny. Like that's the fractal of the Bitcoin pattern. Yeah, we should not be pumping, I think. We should be next pumping, I think. Can you check Luna? I sent a super chat from my Clonus account. Let's take a look. We went over Luna. I think Luna's a little high right now. It is the one that went on a very nice pump. We'll take a look at it, though. I think I went over it early on the first live stream that I did. That wasn't working as well as this one. ETH looks very good. We'll take a look at ETH, USDT, and then Luna. ETH looking nice, finally holding well above 2,300, which is beautiful. But I mean, there is some bearish divergence there. Swing up to swing up. And this is not the same. Tells me that we could see a downside move, which you had right there, but up, down. So now it's like ETH needs to make a higher high above 24,450. If it doesn't go about 24,450, we're gonna get cooked, man. We're gonna get cooked. So all eyes on ETH, USDT, man. All eyes on ETH, USDT. Forming this crazy channel here. Should break to the upside. Let's take a look at the 1 hour and the 4 hour. Yeah, they're ready to rock. Not too bad, but remember that rising wedge, man. 68% chance to break to the downside. And it would be fine if it bounced right off of 2199, 2200. Be actually a good, strong support region, right? XRP, you say, is in a pennant. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, I still got a kind of call for it. Broke up there, didn't hit the stop loss, but fell to the downside. Let's take a look. It's just like doing what everything else was doing. Like they're all in like these similar patterns. I wouldn't call it a pennant though, all right? Not even close. It's a funky pattern. And this is a funky pattern it's in too. I don't know, the market's got some, I got some weird feeling. The sentiment is strange right now. Sentiment is strange. Things are looking all right, but I think we need to get this, something's telling me we're going to get this fallback. And, you know, I don't trade on emotions or feelings, but I do have good instincts when I see the market. All right. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate you guys. All right, I'm about to jump on out of here, guys. I'm going to go get some lunch, but I wanted to go over the market for you guys real quick. Show you what I see happening, what I think could be happening. I'm going to hold back on some calls right now, and I'm going to be watching the market a little more closely. Hold back on the calls. All right. I'm not going to be so sending them out so heavy. I'm watching Bitcoin. That high daily got me a little, If we get a push up, we may not get too much of a push up. And then that daily is going to kick in. So, guys, thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. I haven't liked one thing about this pump. Just a giant bull trap, I'm thinking. Chaotic rage. About time, man. Go eat already. Thank you, Lifer. You're the man. Have fun with the family. It's pushing now. Yeah, we'll see, man. You never know. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for the super chats. Appreciate each and every one of you. 52 bucks in super chats. Thank you very much. Jumping on in for the hour. Thank you for working so hard, man. Anytime, man. Thanks for the extra stream, Lifer. Anytime, guys. I don't want to lose my Patreons, man. That's how I live, man. So I want to make sure you guys know I'm dedicated 110%. If I have a little problems with the internet or something in my way, I'm going to fight through it until I get you guys something. I'm not going to ever just walk away from you guys. I'm here for you every step of the way. I know what it was like to be a beginner, trying to find my way. I know exactly what it was like trying to figure it out. And I look to mentors and groups and people to help me guide my way to where I'm at now. And now I'm able to do it for others. So I just feel like if I have the chance, if I have the ability, I want to put it out there. Thank you. And it's just how I feel. I feel sick inside if I can't get to my job, man. This is my job. This is my life. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life.